No, it's about to get real. Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. My name is Monica if you are new. Today I have a really fun video planned. It is how I curl my hair. Now, I don't think I do anything revolutionary, truly, but I really do like the way that I've been curling my hair recently. It's taken me a lot of time to really get it right. I've spent a lot of years trial and error, and as you can see, I have very long hair and it's very thick. That is not all of it. This is all of it, okay? There's a lot. And so if you have a similar hair type or you're looking for a new way to curl your hair, then I am here to help you. Hopefully I can share some tips with you today on my routine and what works best for me. So I hope that you keep watching. Make sure to like and subscribe to my channel and I hope you enjoy. Let's get into the video. All right, you guys, so I am using the Remington wand. It just looks like this. So here we go. When I curl my hair, like I said, I have super thick hair, so I basically have to section it off. When I start to curl my hair, I first section just the bottom. That's what works for me. I like working from the bottom up, and I just twist my hair around like so and clip it in the front. Try not to clip it in too much of an awkward spot, only because then you might get some like dent marks. All right, so technically there are a couple different ways to curl your hair, right? I'm sure you guys are aware. I'll show you on this bottom section of my hair just so you can see. So the way that I typically curl my hair is flat against the barrel. So I'll show you like this. I'm twisting it in my fingers so that it's always flat. Do you see that? It's not twisted at all. And I kind of curl it back up to the base and I leave the bottom piece out. Leave it for a little bit and then I kind of pull and drop. And then I also kind of just pull it a little bit. Okay, so that's that type of curl. Then you have kind of like a tighter ringlet, right? So I'm just holding the same piece and I'm twisting it as I go. This is definitely going to be a tighter curl and more of almost a curly like wave. All right, so do you see that compared to this here? Definitely tighter, but it is more of a wave opposed to this one that is definitely more of a curl. Do you see that? The other way I would say is, like I did the first one, tight against the barrel, but you're going all the way down and it's gonna be a real, true ringlet. All right, so this one we're gonna hold, just so it keeps it a little bit. And do you see that? That's Shirley Temple, okay? Another kind of curl, I would say, it's more of like the mermaid, and it's gonna be pretty loose. Show you guys. So we're leaving a little bit out. We did it twisted, it's not flat against the barrel. And I'll pull it out after not too long. So there you can see, it's super relaxed, even more so than this first one that we did. Super relaxed, and obviously super relaxed in comparison to this ringlet as well. So we have one more section back here. Let me think, is there anything else? No, I don't think so. I think that's basically all. So this is the typical curl that I'm going to be showing you in this video. It's a little bit loose, but it's definitely still a curl. I recently did this to my hair and it stayed for like 4 days. Listen, I think whoa, hello? I used to not run my fingers through my hair at all when I was curling it. I still kind of don't like to. For some reason, it just feels like it messes it up, but obviously in certain scenarios I do. Like I wouldn't probably leave this big curl, but if it was 2012, I definitely would have. But as you can see, there are a lot of different types here. Do you see that? Very loose mermaid wave, a tight ringlet, a loose curl, more of a wave here, and then again, a loose curl there. So a lot of different options. When I'm curling my hair also, I always curl away from my face. Sometimes, not always, I will curl one way, and then the next strand I'll curl towards my face, and then the next one away, just because I feel like it creates more body. For the purpose of this video, I'm just gonna do them all the same because that's kind of been my preference lately. But if you are looking for more volume, especially underneath, I recommend alternating which direction you're curling in, except for the front pieces. I would say always do the front pieces away from your face. All right, so that is the bottom section complete. Moving on. And do you know what? I typically work in sides, so I'll do like this section next, just so I can work and kind of tilt my bun to one side, if that makes sense. I don't know if I'm making sense, but so I can kind of pull this hair away and really see the root of where I'm curling from. We're just going to be repeating that previous step that I did, flat against the barrel, and we're moving it down, and then I'm gonna tighten it and pull it a little closer, as you can see, and then I'm just leaving out a little piece. I also don't typically use hairspray or anything, so that's why I say when the curls stayed for 4 days, I was really surprised. I'm curious, what styling tools do you guys use? I have the Revlon One Step, I have the Dyson Supersonic, I have a cheese straightener, but to be honest with you, I rarely use a straightener because my hair is just naturally so straight. This is my hair natural. I just blew it dry and that's what it looks like. It's funny because I always grew up like wanting super curly hair, and all my friends who had really curly hair were like, no you don't. No you don't, because sometimes it cooperates and sometimes it just does not. And sometimes I try to hold the front pieces to curl for not as long, only because you don't really want like a tight, see, like that's a little much, but you don't, it'll drop, but you don't really want like a tight curl like in the front, unless you do, which is totally fine. All right, we're moving along kind of quickly, which I am obsessed with. My hair is really working for me today, and I love that for me. You know, when you're just having a day and it works, like it just works. I don't want to speak too soon, but because some days things don't work, so. And I find that it just helps working in smaller sections. Same with blow drying, just because you can really see what you're working with and you don't take on too much at once. You're gonna get to the next section eventually regardless. It also depends, like if I wanted to curl a really big section, like this whole next piece in one, I could, and it would just be a looser curl, right? So it just depends on what you're trying to achieve. You see how that's nice and flat against the barrel. I always have the barrel tilting down when I'm doing this. I find that it works better only because it's tapered. We are almost done this section. And the main thing is too, like you really want to make sure that it's tight, right? Like, so I'm not just holding it loose, I'm holding it taut. Like up at the top, it's really pressed against, and also at the bottom, I'm pulling. So when you do that, you're really getting the hair on the barrel, especially since it's laying flat. And I'm getting it really close to the root for the front pieces because I really want them to be bouncy and voluminous in the front. Like I said, the front pieces I hold for a little less time so that it's a little looser. Now, we have a lot going on here. These are really tight. And then I just kind of run my fingers through it lightly just so the curls separate a little bit, so they're not so tight. All right, moving on swiftly to the other side. I always love when I do this because I do get a little natural curl like that. How cute is that? Again, sectioning here and pulling it away so you have a clear view of what you're working with. For these, we're just going to be curling in the opposite direction, same as we did before. I'll kind of brush down the back too in case there are any like weird bumps. Okay. Wow, who is she? All right, you guys, that is how I curl my hair. I'll show you on the back, the back view. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching this video on how I curl my hair. If you did enjoy this video, I would really appreciate it if you would like this video and also subscribe to my channel for more content just like this. Thank you again for spending a little bit of your day with me. I really appreciate it, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.